Cooper here. It's good to be back on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about what the best internet marketing companies or what you should be looking for if you're a retiree and looking to get into an at-home business or internet marketing. First, I would ask, why would you want to do that? Number one, retirees, their pension funds, their stock market's not what it used to be. A lot of retirees do not have the monthly revenue that they had at one time. The cost of living. The economic times are a little tougher. Maybe you want to pay for an extra car or pay your cars off, pay your house off, send a grandchild to college or send a child to college. In my case, I'm retired, but I have children at home in the middle and high school. I need to be prepared for weddings and vacations and so forth. So as a retiree, there's a lot of reasons why extra money might be needed. So the first is, say, gosh, I'm retired, I've got my retirement fund, why should I look for other business? Number two is that you've got a skill set that you need to put to work. Might as well make some money doing it at home. There's just so much working in the yard and golf and other recreational activities you can do. Might as well still use your skill set that you used for years being successful in a career. Well, if you are going to be working from home and start an at-home business, maybe an internet marketing business, here's some things to look for, and I've got a list here I want to share with you. First is make sure that you've got a company that you can trust, that's got a turnkey system. Turnkey meaning that when you sign up, that they have a complete system from the startup, probably an internet-based company, that they set you up, do the marketing, do the proper training and so forth. The second part is not only having turnkey, but making sure that you have a success coach available to you anytime that you really feel like you need to pick up the phone and communicate with somebody about a question mark about marketing or setting up a campaign or doing internet marketing of a product. We'll talk about products in a minute. The next thing is the quick turn around on your investment, or ROI, return on investment. If you invest an X amount of money, and if you do a business at home, you've got to invest some money. The rules of economic is that you don't get something for nothing. So you'll need to make some type of investment, and that's something that you've got to look at to see how much money you might have, how much money you're willing to risk to start an at-home business, because there's no guarantees. But your return on investment real quickly is important for cash flow reasons. The next is a company that will help you be successful early. If you sign up with an internet marketing company or any marketing company, and it takes you 6 months to 8 months before you see any type of return on investment, you've probably made a poor choice at that time. So it's important to get a quick return on investment. Make sure that you're early successful. Go with a company that does training personally and also do daily calls of encouragement and support. If you have a coach and you can only talk to them once a week, find that out first before you sign up with a company. That's just not going to get it. Retirees have had a success record usually of being very successful. And if you've been in business or worked with people or driven a campaign or worked in a large organization, you know that things are timely. If your success coach is not available but once a week, that's not going to get it done. You're not going to be able to work in the time frame that you want to get a quick return on investment. The next is a great product. It doesn't matter to me what you sell, of course. You have to be comfortable with it. I don't like the lotions and potions and the diet pills and so forth because, number one, there's an auto ship involved with most of those, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But go with a great product that doesn't have auto ship. And if you don't know what that is, basically a lot of companies that sell, say, potions and lotions will automatically bill you for X amount of product a month automatically, even though you're a sales rep for them or a marketing person for them, and you've got to turn around and sell those to a neighbor or use it yourself or whatever. Automatically they bill you for that and ship it to you. And there are a lot of companies that you just don't have to worry about doing that. So I would stay away from auto ship completely. That's kind of a thing of the past. There are some big companies that have been successful doing that, but they're really doing it at the cost of you as a salesperson or marketing person working with them. Make sure you get good commissions. Personally, I like the large ticket items. If you have a large ticket item, I can turn around, work with that company, make several sales. Personally, if you can't make $10,000 a month, there's companies that can do that with. You can do that with. So why not go with the best bang for the buck? If you're nickel and diming $10, $15, $20, $30, you can make more sales, but you're not making as much money. And it's all about cash flow. It's all about making more money, freeing your life up so that you can pay for the things you want to and still enjoy your retirement. Again, $10,000. If you can't make $10,000 a month, maybe $8,000 a month, maybe $6,000, whatever you personally want to do. But there are companies out there that can do $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 to $50,000 a month after you get established. Also, go with a company with a good track record that's been around for a while, that's tenured. There's kind of a rule of thumb. Companies that are 3 and 4 years old still can fold real quickly, especially if they're marketing companies. I would stay away from multi-level marketings, what's called MLM. What they do is they ask you to go out and call on your friends and give you leads to get involved with, and everybody works for themselves. What you'll do is you'll build a team up for 3 months, and then everybody will quit. Then you have to build up another team for 3 months, and everybody will quit. You're constantly building a team. There's no consistency. And so MLM, I found out, kind of a thing of the past. You may know some friends that are doing that. If you got in early and you're on the top of the food chain, you're probably doing real well. If that's not the case, you're going to be struggling with MLM. So there are 2 companies that I'd like to share with you that do meet all the criteria that I mentioned above: OMS, Operation Management Systems, and then WMI, Wealth Masters International, are 2 companies. WMI is the product, OMS is the marketing leg of it, that actually meet all the criteria. Now imagine this: a company that sets you up with a website, does all the training with you. You have a success coach that's available. They have daily calls of encouragement. They have nightly calls for encouragement and training, have interaction. They even do the marketing for you. They have success coaches that actually, for the first 6 months while you're learning the business, the success coaches will be calling your leads and closing those while you're making money for the first 6 months and learning the business. So your return on investment is quickly returned. Now, after 6 months, you can decide to continue with that agreement, or you can start making some of your calls yourself on your clients from your leads. By that time, though, we'll train you on how to be a success coach yourself. And so OMS and WMI. Now, below this video is a box called description. There's a link there that you can click on, and it will take you to about a 5 to 7 minute video. Very, very positive, upbeat. This company, these 2 companies believe in health, wealth, and wisdom, the betterment of you as a person. They care about you. They really build a family. And so they're also the longest tenured direct sales marketing company in the world, and they're in over 125 countries, so they're worldwide. They're not going anywhere. They've been around for over 12 years. And so WMI OMS is something that you might want to take a look at. So what are the best internet marketing for retirees? Well, I personally think OMS and WMI. That's what I went with. I did about a year and a half of research on the internet. I tried a couple other things, and I found out this is the best company that I found personally that works best for me. So in closing, I always say this: number 1, go out and help somebody. Be a good neighbor today, and you have a great day. Take care. We'll see you.